So let's reset this and think about this for a second here, because we've been talking all weekend about the honor of going on to the Windy City Classic and challenging Fred Yehi.
Silas Young in his 2 reigns as AAW champion, a combined 895 days, he reigns supreme as the king of this company. Silas Young is going to look to join an illustrious list of men, I should say man, as a 3-time AAW champion, because the only man who has done that besides both men have wrestled 60-minute time limit draws. Oh, Fred Yehi goes low, trips him up, going for a cover, trying to bridge him over. Silas Young, though, able to turn him out, looking for a backslide. Both men jockeying for position. Yehi able to transition the grip, looking for a backslide of his own. Can he bridge him over? Shade to Texas Stadium, no! Silas Young back up to his feet. Yehi catches the boot.
Silas is very tentative as to what comes next. Yehi has him.
These are 2 men, and these... Oh, and a paintbrushing slap to the last real man in professional wrestling. Headlock takeover by Fred Yehi. That's what Yehi's game, grittiness, that Silas Young has. Oh. And a chop to the chest. Cuts every word off that I have. Silas Young.
Blistering impact from the champion who had defenses here.
Now Yehi. 4 times Silas. Step up Enziguri. These 2 men, no strangers.
These men can do anything. We've seen Silas take to the air in the past. Nice back body drop. There's one little piece to that puzzle that can make it better, and that's leaving the Eagles Club champion. But Yehi, when we saw this last night, just aggressive, impactful strikes.
Just an absolute savage. Tournament later on tonight. Our Great Loco had that contest. He wrestled Fred Yehi's match. He didn't wrestle.
From a cardiovascular or a conditioning sense, left turn over this past week as well, with the news that and I don't know if there's a man that can stop him now.
Standing switch, trying to lock in that abdominal stretch. But if there's one man that knows how to combat the style, this absolute brutalizing, savage style of Fred Yehi, it's the 19-year veteran Silas Young.
And 19-year veteran, but still moves incredibly well.
Team tournaments. He's gone 60-minute time limits. He's wrestled a virtual who's who. Whenever you brought in what you would consider to be the quote-unquote internet darling, was the last real man of professional wrestling.
I love watching Yehi, and Yehi wears away, goes for it again, and oh no, suplex overhead. Well, both men wanted that suplex damn bad. They wouldn't let go, and both may have paid the ultimate price.
Take the calls when they deem necessary. This company was founded on no countouts, no disqualifications.
Yehi aggressively into the guardrail, and Silas has hit a second.
Slingshots in. Oh, and a double pound onto the sternum of Fred Yehi repeatedly. And a chop to the chest.
Yehi counters.
And over goes Silas Young, rolls back up to his feet. So quick, backbreaker.
So has the cover and a near fall.
Silas with that killer combo, almost picking up the dub. Now looking for it, trying to get that seated full Nelson. W champion, but Fred Yehi grasping that bicep the best that he can. Now stacks up the challenger.
Notice how far apart the hands of...
A heavy right hand from Silas Young.
Yeah, Yehi's legs gave out on him with the impact of that shot. From behind.
Silas turns his back, and all it takes is a split second for Yehi, trying to lock in a rear naked choke. And he's able to grab the bicep. No, Silas finds his way out the back door. And some short elbows from Yehi. Both men jockeying for position. Yet again, trying to get this suplex on one another. Yehi abandons the attempt. Goes through the back door, standing switch into a rear naked choke of his own. Trips him out.
Silas.
Oh, Silas bridging back. Oh, a sick kick from the Savage Weights. Yehi had to abandon that submission hold, otherwise a gas tank of Silas Young in the question.
Yeah.
If there's one thing you don't want to do, anything against Silas Young, there's that spinning back fist and a huge uppercut. Hoists him onto the shoulders. Silas spins him into a TKO. Yehi's down. Silas Young looking to stack him up. 3 times the champ. No, Yehi out at the last second. And now Silas Young looking to clasp the hands, was looking for that stock lock. Those repeated strikes, a flurry of offense from Yehi.
Desperation, you can sense it in the movement of Fred Yehi, knowing if Silas clasped those hands, had to...
Grabbing by the Guzi pipe, and a back fist from Yehi. Fisherman suplex, we saw him win last night with it. Wow. here, but Fred Yehi showing why he is bit.
Silas, that stock lock, and